Just when you think a day is going to be conventional, it turns unconventional. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. Unconventional. So this morning I had a phone call with someone that I'm considering to collaborate with, and we are kind of collaborating a little bit on a potential project. And she was recommended to me via a few friends, and I've kind of seen her work around. And then today I got to have a phone call with her. Her name is Agatha. I'm not going to try her and say her surname is Yakagushko or something. Completely slaughtered it. But she is a graphic facilitator, someone who visualizes strategies and conversations and turns them into kind of interactive imagery. I mean, you've seen some of these folks around at maybe the conference kind of capturing key ideas. And I've always been in awe what these folks get to do, but also with a very good friend of mine in the Netherlands being able to do this or has done this as a career, I always kind of want to try and dig a bit deeper into what these people do, because a lot of people make the mistake to see them as just, oh, they can draw. But the thing is, they are able to turn concepts and ideas into visual things. They are strategic people. And I got to speak to Agatha today, and I was not disappointed. Definitely a strategic mind. But then also what was interesting is that it is an entrepreneurial strategic mind. I'll tell you a story. So what she's done, and I mean, at the moment, she's really, a lot of her content is focusing on the Polish market, and she's got a really huge following here in Poland. People following her, and she told me the story behind this, and I wanted to share this with you too. And I find it inspirational, especially for some of the things that I'm doing. I'm going like, damn it, man. But there's a key learning here too. So when the pandemic hit, she wanted to do something to help her clients, because for my friend and people like Agatha, the kind of pandemic didn't hit them as hard. Yes, not a lot of events, but a lot of these things and visual facilitation and graphic recording can be done digitally. And they have just easily transitioned into that space. Now, what Agatha did is she said, how can I help my clients? And she decided to start a little YouTube channel, and then for an hour every day. And I actually saw some of these at some stage. It was shared to me as well. And she would grab her gear and then sit down and start drawing things. So simple things like, how can I draw a circle and then turn it into a cat? Or perhaps it's taking a letter of the alphabet and then turning it into an animal and then drawing that in a very simple way and then connecting with kids. And her main objective was really to do this so that mom and dad can sit back and at least grab a cup of coffee or get something done, at least for 1 hour a day. And she told me today that just through those activities, her impact and reach within social media and also in her business really expanded. And funny enough, I was discussing her with a client we want to collaborate with. And that was the one thing the client mentioned is like, oh, I know her. She did these like YouTube video things. So I think the lesson here is really like finding that little niche, that little pain point that you can serve and solve for your customers. And this was an interesting twist to it, because for her customers, this was probably something a little bit unrelated. But I wanted to share it because I don't get to talk a lot about my Polish counterparts doing crazy, amazing things. And trust me, this is very much a Polish kind of attitude that I think is shared by South Africans. It's like we call it boer maak 'n plan. You make a plan. You look around you look at what you have, and then try and solve problems with those. And it was, for me, one of the inspirational conversations of the day, which set the tone for the rest of the day, of course, and probably for the rest of the night, because I have a huge amount of work to finish before tomorrow morning. So I said to Marta today, it feels like I'm back in consulting, because I don't know if I'm going to be sleeping tonight. But I wanted to share this, and I think this little experience this morning and conversation has energized me for the rest of the day. So cool times. So always look out for that conversation that might turn into an unexpected experience. So many of them. I mean, in fact, I had a few other cool conversations today as well. So that was definitely the highlight. But never underestimate a simple Zoom call, I guess. Thanks for listening.